Hello, hello. Who goes there? Is anyone here? I'm late, guys. I'm sorry. I got caught up talking about the Angelus. Okay. Agent Cooper. All the agents here. FBI. MI6. Right, what are we doing today? Who knows what we're doing? I'm trying to link my stream in Alice, but it refuses to be linked. Okay, let me copy this. Strim. Alright, I got a request a couple days ago to cast a certain game. So I might just open it up. I haven't even seen what it is, but from Yudi, how did you know? What am I opening up here? Sub Turbo. How's it going? A profit. Not a lost profit, I hope. I think that guy's in jail. Oh, my game is muted. Okay, we're good. Okay, here we go. Let me turn off Bloom. Turn up the sound, give some music. Right. Hello and welcome. Jesus, somebody's dying in the background. Hello and welcome to Seton's Clutch. Yudi is in middle with his patented Seton mid build, which is a land factory and then an air factory. Nothing in between. And a lot of engineers reclaiming trees and a few labs at the start as well. Polygon, I have no idea who this person is, but they're in the SC clan. And that is a Seton's clan as far as I know. I think. So I guess they probably know how to play Setons. Any fun chat here? Benny S over here in the rock position. He's got Aeon. Tagada is Aeon Beach. Wonder what his plan is going to be in that position, because Sneed is on Yudi's team. Okay, is that doable? Is that... Oh, he's got 3 T1 pigeons. Okay, I guess it is doable actually. Not sure if it's good though, because he seems really slow to these mexes down here. So maybe, is this good? I don't know. It might not be, to be honest. Protect is on rock. He's already started his transport at a decent moment. Benias has already got an Inti flying around. Oh my god, he's sending an Inti to the enemy rock player. Meanwhile, Yudi is about to bomb him. Okay, what the hell? Yudi sending his bomber to the rock position. That's quite hilarious. Also, this is pretty funny as well. Penny S countering enemy rocks. Transport, enemy rock has not responded at all. He's just gonna lose that transport if he continues on like this. Yudi is bombing. Penny S, he's killed 4 engineers already. 3 here. 1 that's expanding. And Sneed is defending this bomber as well. This transport is still alive, flying around in behind the Inti, but yeah, there's only so long you can do that. 2 Intis from Sneed actually defending Yudi's bomber, which now heads towards the airbase. There should be defenses in the airbase though right now. Where, like, make a single anti-air, please. Just 1 mobile anti-air out of a factory. Or don't, I guess. Yudi arrives in middle. He's taking some reclaim. So is Protect. Also, just to introduce the last players, Shady Socks is on air. Sneed is on beach. So I kind of like the setup for the bottom team, honestly. I don't really... Not sure how much faith I have in the top team here. 7 kill bomber is eventually going to be found and killed. 383 mass killed. Ridiculous. Well, that's a great opening to a game. Also, Yudi has a lab in the rock base, and Tagada has labs here for some reason. Probably attempting to catch the lab from Yudi, but failing. The lab finally goes down. What's up, Ryan? Okay, and Sneed looks to be stealing the island. He's got 3 engineers dropped. He's not splitting them, so that's a bit concerning. The ping is likely from the top team. Now he's splitting. And he's also getting some reclaim. That's a bit greedy. Can he... Maybe he just can't afford to build. PD? Sneed. Sneed! Pay attention, sir. And please stop stalling mass while you're trying to steal the island. Why? Okay, there he goes. He's paused everything. Which is exactly what he needs. Looks to have total air control. PD is going to kill this factory. That's for sure. The lab needs to shoot the NGs. He's not even going to kill a single NG here. He's not going to get any units out of the factory either, I don't think. Just a bad decision to continue making that by Sneed. And also, well, maybe it was a good decision if he didn't stall 40 mass while doing it. Another island fight on the top side. The PD turns its guns on... Oh my god, the bomber from Tagada kills the engineers. And he actually... Why? Why was 1 engineer allowed to live here? The PD was alive long enough to kill all the engineers, but it actually shot 750 damage worth of shots into the wall. And blue is quite depressed now. Light blue, that is. So that was big. That's desperately needed from Tagada. He needs to have a really strong game here, I think, if top team has a chance. I mean... Yeah. Not sure how good Shady Socks is, actually. That looks like a quick pigeon. Oh, maybe not. Well, it's certainly faster than his opponent, who did get bombed. Lightly. A light bombing. Gesture from Sneed is quite nice. Makes sure he gets the island with that. He uses air control well. Gesture showing its power, even though it has received a nerf. Still a very useful thing to have a gunship on the T1 stage. How's Yudi doing? Well, he's in the water and he's low HP and he's making the gun. Polygon standing around the middle. He's actually just taking all of the reclaim, but he's going to be late with units. Also, how is Yudi so low on HP and Polygon is full HP? I'm actually, well, I'm guessing it was just the Zooies, wasn't it? It was just a lot of Zooies, I'd say. And a small lack of dodging. Benny S is getting absolutely abused. This is outrageous, honestly, that he's losing everything. Has no economy. He has now 3 T2 Mexes, and we're approaching 8 minutes. He will have maybe 4 by then, and oh no, wait, he has a 4th one here. And he's lost these Mexes. The island is gone. So I think now Shady's, well, Sneed, sorry, he's got to be thinking. When does he add naval production? Usually you'd add naval production right now. But maybe just making economy would be... You know, maybe he should focus on economy. It looks like he is. He's going to have full T2 mechs in his base. I mean, you can see obviously Tagada looks to be in a similar position, but a bit ahead on eco perhaps. Similarly, a bit slow on... Why is he making a second land factory? That seems unusual. The Jester... did it just go the whole way to the base? Yeah, there's the dead Jester there. Several dead engineers. T2 transport comes out of the factory and it may actually die. Okay, no, it's just alive now. And he's repairing it. What's up, Falcon? Oh! Com drop from Yudi into the airbase. I thought he was making gun, and he is. He's just dropped the airbase with stealth and gun. I don't know why he even made stealth in this scenario, but he did. He overcharges the T2 P-Gen, and he's going to kill the second P-Gen as well. Air player is wondering what the fuck is going on here. And Yudi is now... What? I thought he was leaving. And there's a proxy from the rock player also sending artillery through the airbase. Yudi now heads back to overcharge the T2 Pigeon. He's going to kill it as well. And he gets a vet. A very nice vet there. Tagada going to send it. Yeah, this is going to die right now from Tagada's ACU. This is how you counter a proxy, guys. If you can, just, you know, if you can, just send your ACU over there. Walk over to it and kill it. Pro tip. Yudi is going to die here. He's about to get a vet, actually. Kill an NG. Dude, you need 4 points of veterancy. Just kill an NG. Yes! He killed the PD, actually. Maybe he won't die. Yeah, he's trying to block enemy ACU. The proxy is dead, but not before it kills 3 T2 Mexes, which is a decent amount of damage. Gunship finally gets out of this factory. Tagada has total air control as well. He also has T2 air and is making gunships. And Yudi's base is in serious danger here. He needs to protect these tanks, keep them protected by factories long enough for him to get T2BDs up. Yudi goes down, but oh, look at that. The Feather Strat is in the back here. Well, I'll say Feather Strat if he actually makes T2 artillery. If it's just TML base, it's just TML base, but hopefully it's artillery. So yeah, T3 air is up for the bottom team. He could not keep his tanks alive, and all the Zooies are gonna just do huge damage. Sneed's bombers come in at the right time, but we need Need a little bit more here. Maybe lamps would be the way to go. Probably. Range is not really an issue when you pop out of the factory right next to all the units. But yeah, maybe just some T2 gunships, I guess, would be the best way. But first he's making a strat from the air position. Makes a lot of sense. Yudi says make 2 T3 gunships, 1 for island, 1 for mid. Makes a lot of sense. Polygon steps forward with T2 and ACU TML. And this entire mid base is going to die then. Sneed does not have T2 on his commander, so he could well lose a lot more than just his newly acquired mid base. For sure, all of these mexes are going to die. HQ is dead already. And this is an issue. He's getting in range now of the T2 HQ. Oh, these bombers should probably have waited from Benny S. Oh, there's a cruiser about to finish. So if the cruiser finishes, it will deflect, defend against and shoot down the missiles. Assuming it stays in the right place. That's a little bit of a drop there. That's a strap bomber attempting to kill more than one mechs, but failing. Drop, 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 drop. Come on. There you go. Nice. Okay, that one was aimed much better. He got 2 mexes with 1 shot there. Airplayer says, I can't really do anything about that. TML begins firing. And he's going to lose the T3 Air HQ with 55%. No. Benny S saying his side is lost. I think his game sense is on point there. Pretty sure he's correct. Air also not looking so great. He seems to have lost the T3 Air HQ. Oh boy. Mid has been rolled and the rock player is feeling the pain. What's this? T3 mechs. Oh, T3 mechs from Shady. That doesn't really seem like the right approach in this particular scenario. Yudi says rape Tagada's base. Oh, with strat, he says. Yeah, that makes sense. 10k damage on this strat now. Doing more damage to Benny S is not really that relevant because he's not going to be a relevant force in this game, most likely, considering the situation he's already in. Killing Tagada's stuff is going to be much more beneficial, as he is the strongest player on the top side in terms of, well, just skill and in terms of what they actually have available to them right now. Given that this rock player has been bullied so hard, but on the flip side, he did do multiple proxies and effectively win air for his team, but he's really suffering as a result and was perhaps unlucky to lose his island in the first place, which sort of sent him down this dark path he's on. Now he's just chasing T1 tanks around and not succeeding at all. They're doing hideous amounts of damage. They all, almost all of them are fully vetted, all those THAMs. Actually, there is still a single T2 mechs here, and now you see it, now you don't. Only 3 kills on this TAC pack ACU, which is really strange to me. The strap bomber still lives and has 19,000. Oh, it finds the SAM. That's very sad. Can he get away? He actually can, because he has so much veterancy that even though he's yellow, he can still survive getting in range of a SAM. To kill 20k worth of mass. Tagada now has T3 air. And the TML is going to at least destroy the reclaim though, so you know. That's pretty good. T3 gunships arriving at the airbase. More friends to play with. And there is artillery back here, although it seems to be dying. Please build a shield. Anyone. Build just one shield. What's his eco like? Yeah, he can afford a shield. He can afford a shield. T2 gunships arrive at the airbase. Why make just T3 when you can also make T2 gunships? I mean, you should probably... I mean, wow, oh, there's a T3 mechs in the middle. Wow, okay, that's interesting from the mid player. Looks like the HQ has survived. TMD is up. ACU still does not have T2. That's a little bit disturbing. And all the mid players making is T1 and T2 anti-air. Did I miss his T3 mechs? Oh, it's protects T3 mechs. Oh, I did miss it then, yeah. Because he appears to have none anymore, so yeah, I guess he lost it. His gunship's getting a little wasted. Where's Shady? Oh, here he is, protecting his own T3 gunships. Queef has just given everything to Tagada now, who is left with the sad proposition of carrying the entire game by himself. Well, to be fair, Polygon is a major factor keeping him in this game. Looks like Shady's gonna lose air versus the beach player, which is quite interesting. By interesting, I mean very disappointing. He did he have time to kill the T3 HQ again? Not sure. He could kill the TMD. Come on, kill the TMD, dude. Oh my god. Oh, that is brutal. Please fire. Wait, kill the T2 engineer so he can't make TMD. Kill the T2 NG. Stop killing anti-air, it's useless. Kill the T2 NG. Yes. Now you're getting it. Now he can TML the air HQ again, which is what he's doing. Oh, another T2 NG came out. Taggart has a lot to do here. What's up, Michael? Michael, are you the rock player? Oh, look at... RD Shell killed 2 ASF. Damn, I missed that. Oh, there was the dead HQ just before the TMD finishes. What a beautiful base Tagada has inherited. He has... it has... Let's see. It has 5 T1 factories in it. That's more or less all he got there. And maybe some reclaim. Well, this is interesting. This anti-air is getting a lot of value. I mean, there's nothing else but anti-air. And he's decided to send T3 gunships after it. Good job, Shady. Somebody said Shady was good. I refer you to this limited, although telling piece of evidence that we've discovered here. No mass to load TML, says Michael. This is quite sad. Yeah, you're lacking a little bit of a... Oh no, there's TMLs flying still. And you have literally 0 TMD. Also, you're not making T2. You're making the gun by the looks of it. And yeah, this is quite sad. That you have no mass to load your epic TMLs. Oh. Oh, nice. What's up, Nexus? This rock player. You mean this one? You definitely don't mean this one, right? You don't mean the second guy that I'm pointing at? What's up, Carrion? Sneed has planned a spider bot. I think you should pick. I think you should pick Michael for sure. That's a com drop from Benny S. So Benny S saw what Yudi did, and decided to do it 10 minutes later. And it looks like he will just die and achieve very little. There goes an overcharge. Stray one. Is there... I thought there were Sparkies here or something that made him miss. I guess not. What's up, D Mackie? Menias may actually survive. Okay, Polygon's walking forward. He now has the gun as well. And he's aiming at the commander. Oof, that was close. Oh, that was close, man. And Protect is heading towards a gun-com and towards T2 gunships. He's also heading away from an ACU. And he's gonna get a headshot. Oh my god, that was bang on. Absolute headshot. And Polygon is really trying his best to carry this game with Tagada. What's up, Yuri? How's it going? Now, Sneed got the TMLs at the back, and he has been firing once again on Benny S, who has one T2 Max now. He's busy on the other side of the map. He's trying to take the enemy rock base instead. Protect can't be stopped. He has... Oh. He should probably keep his anti-air alive. Because there's no guarantee that Tagada maintains air control. Although I guess there's a pretty good chance of it. I mean, look, there's very little fighters from Shady, which is quite strange. Tagada's way ahead on air. It is your... it is Yuri. It's the UD. The UD replay he sent me the other day. It appears to be very famous, this replay. So yeah, the rock base is dying to 2 gun comms at minute 22. One of them walked, one of them dropped. TML finally goes down. This back base is still somehow alive. I don't know why this is happening, but the artillery doesn't really have much damage on it. The TML has done all the hard work. And now there's Janus coming out of the back base. It's quite incredible. Shady has made all of these T1 factories, which is probably why he has like no... Oh no, he's losing T3 Mexes to TML. It's probably why he has no air control. It's because he has tons of T1 factories and tons of T3 Mexes. This is not a game for spamming T3 Mexes. Lone Salem walks up middle and just dares some Zuis to come and kill him. I guess. Sees how much he can do before some artillery finds him. Strap bombers coming from Tagada. Perhaps he will finally kill this back base. Maybe someone will do that. Maybe not. Another base being set up over here by these 2 commanders. I mean, mainly by Polygon, because he actually has the tech suite on his left arm. UD telling Shady that we have to win air back. That seems, you know, quite clear. And yeah, those Zuis arrived. And this will end the Salem, not before it gets some good kills. Well, not that many good kills actually. But it did okay. Yeah, Shady's just making tons of production and he can't afford any of it, so stop building factories when you have no mass. This is a core tenet of Supreme Commander. Build TMD is also a core tenet, especially as Cybran, especially when the enemy mid has ACU TML and has been in your rock base for several minutes already. Spiderbot is finished for Sneed, but it seems like a fool's errand as Shady is just so far behind in air. Here comes 3 strap bombers. And do you remember all that production we were talking about? I think it might be about to get bombed. I see some bombers coming. Oh, the camera work is not ideal. Ow. Oh, he dropped all 3 in the same place. That's a bit sad, actually. But he does kill multiple factories. He could have killed more, but this is pretty good. And Taggart is also going to win air. And now, where are the strats going? They didn't drop. Well, this one dropped. This is a fresh one. We got 4 strats now. Will they all survive? This one may go down. Yeah, 1 goes down. Still 3 alive flying around. Loads of SAMs here. Not so many SAMs basically anywhere else on the map, it seems. There goes another T3P gen. These have to be next. Polygon is walking towards this airbase now. He said, okay, we dealt with the rock base. Where's the drop on this P-gen? Should be another bomb. Here he is. Okay, that one dropped on the SAM. Not really the best target. Oh, this one's auto-attacking now. That's quite sad. Every P-gen could have been dead, plus the HQ here. I'm pretty sure if there was a bit better micro. Protect has 38,500 mass killed. This is mainly thanks to the juicy T3 Mex kills from his tac pack. Spiderbot doesn't know where it's going, by the way. Where is it going? I don't know where it's going. It probably doesn't either. Are those Othams? Othams being dropped in T1 transports from the mid base. Okay. Ferries. Ferry routes. My god. And yeah, the Queef Chief is here as well. Just having the crack. Why is he? How did he even get here? Who knows? I don't see a transport for him. Can Polygon be stopped? BNES is really just tagging along for the ride, but Polygon is absolutely brutalizing. Oh my god. 45,500. And the funny thing is, Sneed has all this navy and is really not relevant enough in this game to be effective. He probably made the wrong choice in making all of these destroyers. And maybe even the spider. Well, the spider we'll have to see. It depends. I mean, yeah, I don't think the spider's going to work, honestly, because I don't think the bottom team is ever going to win air control back. And there goes another TML. Why is he making SMD? That's insane. Why would you do that? Where is that going? Oh, it's going all the way over here. Just needs 1/3 complete T3 Mex. Oh, that's mean. That's just cold-hearted, brutal. We're approaching the 50k mass kill now. There we go, 51.3k mass killed by that ACU. BNES will probably lose everything, barring... Well, actually, he can probably just make fervors and kill these Salems, honestly, if he makes enough of them, which wouldn't even be that many. Still, those flak are alive. It's quite nice for his T1 bombers. Sneed has built another experimental. Another spider bot has arrived, and where are the spider bots going? It looks like he came out of the water and then he was like, well, I'm just gonna get strapped on the gunship. He goes back in the water. Queef now making TML. It's just TMLs for days, just endless TMLs. NES with a not insubstantial 12.8 thousand mass kills, by the way. Probably the main portions of that were mexes, I'd say. What's up, Sheep Thief? Torpedoes coming in after the cruisers. A lot of them alive now. There's plenty of cruisers from Sneed. He's actually going to fend off the first wave of torps. And, well, he will need to make even more, though. But here come here comes the Spider. And there's 3 enemy ACUs here. And they could all easily be killed by the Spider bot. I mean, I don't think there's a way that Queef Chief gets away. That's for sure. He's doomed. The question is, can he get a nice overcharge off? The answer is not really, because he doesn't have that much storage. He'd need far more storages to get a good overcharge. But he is dead. There's no question. Yeah, he's not even going to OC, is he? The Spider bot doesn't even show up before it kills him. And yeah, Polygon might be a beast, but he's not surviving a Spider bot. And yeah, Benny S and Polygon start to run. And they can't run fast enough, I'll tell you that. They need transports immediately. And is Tagging making transports? I don't know. He's making a nuke. He should probably make transports instead. The Spider... Oh, it's already in range of Polygon, almost. Don't let them get in trans, says Sneed. Overcharge. Does not do enough. How much... Oh, he had... Yeah, he had no storage. He had 1 storage here. He needed a lot of storage to do a lot of damage. No, he couldn't. I think the terrain screwed with the pathfinding of his. I think the terrain screwed with the pathfinding, and he had to walk around to get to the transport. Whoa, that's a terrible effect. What's up, Ricky? No, I think we're live right now. Maybe there's a small drop. Could easily have been. I think we're live. So much air. You lost me? Damn. Well, we're back now anyway. That's the main thing. Okay, gunships finally dispatched to try and kill these Salems. Some of them have veterancy. I mean, needs, you know, if you sent 10 gunships over there, it's not going to last too long. Instead, I guess he is focused on the more impending threat of the Spider bot. Going to deal with that first. Torpedoing the cruisers as he gunships the Spider bot. That's actually quite a nice touch to attack them all at the same time, so the cruisers can't obviously attack both. So the gunships basically got off scot-free while the cruisers attacked the torpedoes, and the gunships then, you can see, easily cleaned up the last couple of cruisers without losing very much at all. And now, well, he can take out the next cruiser, and then he can take out all these Salems before he loses too many more mass extractors. Spider bot that has a triple kill of ACUs still lives and is about to hit its second veterancy. There it goes. Killed a Tham there to put it over the line. 168 kills is pretty good. Shady, instead of, you know, rebuilding air production, he's just going to build T3 mexes. Just kidding. He has some production over here, but it's pretty limited. Also, this base is quite filthy. Oh, all right. GC is the plan. T3 land is up. Harbingers, maybe snipers. How about some snipers, some T3 mobile anti-air, and just a ton of engineers to put everything into the GCs, I'd say. Also, nuke. Whoa, it's way far along. What's that? Like 75% maybe? That looks about 3/4. And remember I was saying what kind of crazy person would build a TM, an SMD in this situation? Well, maybe he should have continued making it, because these guys are going to get nuked. And speaking of nukes, that's a nuke sub under construction in Sneed's T3 Naval HQ. He has made 4 carriers. I think he should also make some cruisers. I think it's best to mix probably cruisers and carriers, because cruisers have much higher DPS per mass, but carriers have way higher HP per mass. So maybe a mix is best? I don't know. For now, he's just spamming first carriers, and then he's made a nuke sub, which is not loading just yet. I'm sure he's going to turn it on very soon. Maybe he'll wait for one more PGen. And he's also making a battleship that's just going to kill mid, basically. Or at least force a lot of shields and eventually kill mid down the line. So, oh, this massive horde of gunships is... I love when you can actually do this in a game where you can have this death squad of gunships moving around. Can get huge value. Nuke. Where's it gonna launch to is the real question. He's also got SMD just loaded as well. That's nice. So Tagada looks to be in a really good position. A really good position. And it's only 1 versus 2. Now if it was 1 versus 3, we'd be a bit leery, but 1 versus 2, Tagada versus Shady and Sneed, definitely doable. He wants to come in with the gunships, but there's 3 SAMs here. It's not possible. T2 gunships just get melted immediately, and Yuri really wanted a fight there. He didn't get it though. It's a decent array of T2PDs, by the way. I quite like it. Also far enough away from the hill that the artillery can't shoot from behind the hill here. Tagada finishes what I presume is a GC over here. Yes, indeed. This spider has been regenning a little bit. Where are those engineers going? Who knows? Probably towards middle, I guess. And who has air control? 66 versus 64, almost dead even. Death Squad is the best Seton player. Nexus, what are you talking about? Death Squad isn't even in this game, is he? Unless he's renamed. Spiderbot arrives at the perfect time. And this is just veterancy for him. Just move in. Don't leave. Yeah, there we go. Even the long range bolters will... Oh no, they're just gonna miss the Zuids, sorry. My bad. There we go. Managed to get some shots there. GC is here. Oh, true Nexus, I'm sorry. I didn't get my own reference. GC is here, and the Monkey Lord is looking quite endangered. Put him on the list, guys. Yeah. Goodbye. Spiderbot is dead. GC is going to take a decent amount of damage, but... Oh no, please, turn around. No, he looked away to place the nuke, I can only presume. And he's taken about 30k extra damage for no reason there. That's a bit sad, but still, with 35,000 HP, he's gonna walk through this base. And the question is, where is the next experimental, Mr. Sneed? So I don't see it. I think he's instead been putting his mass into the T3 Navy and probably T3 Mexes. Yeah, this is full T3 Mex. Duke Sub is loading and actually quite far along, so the airbase might be the target. Former airbase. The airbase is now in Tagada's beach position though. That's a lot of damage. Multiple T3 Pigeons, T3 Mexes. Yudi says monkey. Telly after monkey. He's got to make Pigeons first. What's up, Mr. K? So the GC decides not to walk in here. Instead heads to here, which actually might be a better position because there is most of the production is here, plus T3 HQ randomly. Why is there a T3 land HQ? I have no idea. This spider will finish and can be sent to help out, but there is a second GC already finished as well. Sneed says nuke 90%. Of course, we already saw Tagada has SMB loaded. UD praying that maybe Tagada doesn't have SMD. He does. And this is all dead. Corsairs coming in after the GC. I don't think this is really a good option. That does not seem like a good idea. There's so much flak here. There's probably also T3. There was T3 anti-air at least beforehand, but I actually don't see any now. May have died. And a lot of Corsairs were sent in, and there is still 20k plus HP. The monkey wreck has been completely consumed by Tagada's greedy T1 engineers, and Sneed is running to the water. T3 engineer would not go astray here, so he could build SMD T3 PGen up here. That would be quite nice, because he is in danger of losing everything right now. Okay, he does actually, no, he has 2 battleships at home, which should protect him from the GC. They're not going to do great versus the Zuis, but they can at least... Oh no, the GC's got another veterancy. Yudi is pulling the strings from the chat. Okay, we're back. The plan is for Sneed to nuke this base, and he has just launched from the SMD. There is SMD right here. And the next plan is to Mazer. Yudi says he's not moving, and therefore deduces that it is loaded. He's correct, obviously, and there's actually a second missile loaded already. There are mercies here, which are probably to aid in the defense of the well, against a possible telemazer. This entire everything is dying, but Shady has teleport, and he's close to Mazer, and the only hope is that they kill Tagada right now, because obviously they have virtually nothing left. There's no power here, only mexes. You can't protect the airbase, obviously, and there goes the HQ. The battleships are dying to Zuis now. That's a very depressing sight. Shady has finished Telemazer, and Yudi says, I will distract with chat. Yudi says, what a beautiful game. Tagada forgot a mex. That's it. Speak directly to the player you're trying to distract. Oh, Azar actually almost finished. Benias correctly calls out the chat distraction. And there's the telemazer. Right next to Tagada, he has a bank of T1 PDs. He has Mercies. A nuke is launched towards the missile by Tagada. Oh. Shady is stalling. And therefore his telly is taking a really long time. And he's not shooting Tagada. He's not even targeting him. And he's dead. Wow. That was, he had so much time. Did you see how long the laser was firing? Yes, Tagada has heavy shield. But did you see how long he was firing? Oh, that's not happening. Attempted comm drop there. Was, well, it was never going to work, was it? Not really. Not when there's a Tsar in the air. Let's just, you know, quickly check the anti-air range. Yeah, it's probably going to be tough to get past that thing. Well, that's quite a game. Thank you, Yudi, for sending it. And thank you for sending it to everyone, I guess. Seems like everyone knew about this replay. But, yeah, definitely a great one. Yes, Shady really messed this one up. I think it was really... I mean, there was a lot that Shady could have done. Even leaving aside the small error at the end, where he wasn't targeting the commander. But, yeah. Pretty epic game. Very nice carry by Tagada. I mean, look, he has 850k total mass. No one else has anywhere close to that. His team got to, what, 120, 130k? So it's really Tagada, and also, I gotta say, Polygon from middle did a huge amount of work. Shady, forget about advanced target priorities. Yeah, I mean, you don't even need it. He just needs to press snipe mode on, and he's going to target the commander. So yeah, very nice game there. Small amount of mass wasted. I guess that's right at the end, maybe. Right. Well, who cares what Benias thinks? Now what do we do? I have an idea. I have a couple more replays. Might watch just the one more. We'll see. I'm not sure how long these are, honestly. So we'll see. Right, I just need to check one. Let me change that. Just need to check which of the ones I've casted I cast on New Year's. Okay, cool. Right, let's load up another replay. If you can type the ID of the previous one, if you think it was worth casting, then just type the ID in the chat, the number, replay number. I can add it to the list and maybe we'll watch it another time. Thank you, Michael. I will save that. All right. What is going on in this one? All right, so we got Geeb here in the airbase. How old is this game? I don't know, a month or two maybe. It's not that old. 1316. So what are we on now? 136. We got this guy, Zmai Gorinich. Interesting. SC clan though, so probably a Setoner. Rich Guru. ZFG dude. 1700. And Little Miss Malice, double fac in middle. Alright. Of the Nub clan. Who's this guy? Tryhard7. Wonder what his previous name was. Can't imagine it was always Tryhard7. Edgy. Ice Crow. That's an old name. On the beach. Seton on a, well, Seraphim, not Seton, Seraphim. Tesla. Cybernair. And Snagglefox. UEF. Rock. And did we just get a tip there? Let me assess my... Carrion tipped 1337 asking what is streamelements.com. It's just a streamer platform, offers various things like overlays and tipping and all kinds of stuff. It's like Streamlabs. Stream Elements are all the same idea. Right, so oh, Gorinich setting to middle from the beach. The farms meta of Seton's beach. Listen to those wet footsteps. That's commitment to create wet footsteps for your commanders. Geebmassa has no T1P gens whatsoever. Alright, okay. Bit different then to what I'm used to. Carrion donates €5 on Super Chat. What's the difference to Super Chats? Well, Super Chats sort of work with the YouTube chat, but in terms of revenue, tipping is much better for me than Super Chats. Yes, YouTube takes your money. That's the thing with Super Chats. Whereas tipping is Stream Elements does not take that cash. Rich Guru taking his island slightly after Snagglefox takes his. So we've got a couple players on the more towards the middle range. We got a 12 and a 1300. But other than that, decently high rated sentence clutch game. Nothing too interesting happening just yet. Pretty normal stuff so far, except for Your boy Goranich. There he goes. And he's even scouting ahead of himself to see what he's up against. And there's also Little Miss Malice is sending a few artillery to be frustrating to the enemy commander. Just wondering if Geep has something planned here. That's what I feel might be happening. Snagga looks quite maybe a bit slow on his mexes here, you know, a bit slow expansion. You can see he only has an engineer here. Meanwhile, Rich Guru taking the final mass extractor on the way to his navy. I get money for membership. Yeah, I get money for membership and I get money from super chats as well. But it's just the YouTube takes a proportion of it, which is around 50% as far as I know. So yes, I do get money from it, obviously. And it's a 2v1 in the middle, and this looks very, very bad for the bright red player, Tryhard7. Oh no, Little Miss Malice needs to keep shooting him though to make sure he dies. I mean, he's not dodging the Medusas at all. So he sneaks into the water. Little Miss Malice was busy killing Aurora, which, you know, is a valiant effort, but perhaps killing the AC would be pretty good. 50%, yeah, it is quite a decent slice. But yeah, that's why tipping is much better in that regard than super chats. Yes, so uh-oh, getting quite low there, Miss Malice. Take care. Goranich should be out front now. He has almost full HP. This guy's gonna run the whole way back to the beach position and come back around, perhaps get an upgrade. But he's basically given up. He's not gonna come out of the water again with such little health. Massa getting his T2 engineer out for his P-gens. He's quite far ahead of the enemy air player Tesla, who is still not reached T3 or T2 air HQ. Carnage is, instead of walking forward, he is reclaiming. Yeah, thank you very much, Carrion. You're a generous guy. What's up, Ingwe? Are you talking to me, Pete? Alright, well, where is this game headed? Where is it headed? Little Miss Malice is now lower than Tryhard7 and has to, again, dip into the water, just like he did. T1 bombers coming in. T1 bombers done a lot of damage to these ACUs. Snagglefox doing pretty well. I mean, his economy is not great, but he's definitely trying to help his team out. Think of the old Atari game with fridges. What's up, Johannes? No, Albrecht, I don't believe so. Perhaps in Silicon Valley. That's where people make fortunes, right? These days. T3 air on the way. The Aurora, just simply Aurora, are doing great. I don't know why Malice built a torp defense. That was a really bad idea considering she's against Aurora. And they're just gonna come out of the water, or off the land, onto the water, kill it for free. And, you know, it's not cheap, that building. It's like 450 mass, I think. Yes, 450 mass. Damn, it's like a... It's, that's quite a lot. That's more than half of the gun upgrade cost in mass there. Or T2. So, big waste. So, bollocks. Brutal, Carrion. Brutal. Yeah, I haven't streamed in about a week and a half, 2 weeks probably. So you haven't missed any. That's a very forward T2 mix. A lot of T1 mixes behind it. And there's nothing to stop the Aurora. I mean, there's literally nothing. Okay, T2 HQ. I was worried there for a second. There was 3 factories, no units, almost no engineers either. At least there's a T2 HQ. We have that much. Oh, T1 bomber coming in on keep bombing his poor engineers. Although actually, this is one of the benefits of higher tech engineers. They don't immediately die to T1 bombers, like all of these just did. Quite a major benefit, actually. What's up, Foley? Yeah, I don't think I'll be playing high level settings, no. Not I. Alright, mid is looking quite crushed just by Aurora. Like, I mean, come on, guys. Have you tried bombers? There's not even scouts here. This is actually just Aurora. If we go back a while, we get a few artillery. And if we go back all the way to the base, we get 2 land scouts. Nice. Nice. What's up, Bloodier? Hey, Andrew. Enjoy your delicious food. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, a couple rhinos come out. I don't know why you make rhinos here instead of hoplites. Oh, I'm just picturing some hoplite rockets just landing right there. Oh. Oh, this is brilliant. Imagine having some support. Okay, well, I mean, the beach player did walk to mid for you. To be fair. To be fair, you got some support there at least. And you could probably make your own bombers. Although... Wait, why is the enemy beach just allowed to fly here, have total air control, and just bomb with impunity? Doesn't really make any sense to me. T2 PJ is not going to finish, that's for sure. T2 engineer is going to die. The HQ is going to die. The whole of mid is going to die. Like everything. There's 100 Aurora. What do you expect is going to happen? Why is no one doing anything about it? Hello? Goranich? Have you wiped your hands of the entire affair? He's just making a lot of frigates for some reason. He has way more frigates than his opponent. No T3 mechs. No support for middle. He's only started at T3 mechs now, so this looks looks rough. And Little Miss Mouse comes out of the water and kills a whole bunch of units, I assume, as her parting gift to her team. Geeb is gifted with a magnificent mid base of 2 T2 mexes, several T1 P-gens, a hydrocarbon, and an idle air factory. How will he decide what to do with these riches? That's a T1 bomber bombing storages. Concourse manager? What's a concourse manager? I've never heard of that. Yes, a hydrocarbon overdose. You heard correctly. Let's see what's behind door number 4. It's 200 Aurora. Nice. Pretty good, pretty good. We're close. 165. And they're heading towards the rock. Still no scouts. But, well, oh no, one scout has arrived and it will die now. Oh, there goes every remaining part of the mid base. It's now all dead. Aurora's getting melted by a PD, which they're struggling to attack. That's a lot of dead. Aurora, 13. Oh, a few misses there. 14, 15. And the gunships are here. Oh god. Gunships with AoE versus Aurora. Not a bad counter unit there. Small 1200 mass kills. This is an absolute massacre. Air hoplites indeed. I mean, they are literally air hoplites. I mean, like the rockets are basically the same. Meanwhile, in the chat, Little Miss Murder explains why getting crushed was not her fault. Okay, you might have got me there. I see. Might have got me. Okay. Oh, the Aurora have changed tack, and instead of going through the middle towards the rock base, where they were stopped by single PD and some gunships, the rest of the Aurora have been sent to the rock with the help of, well, to help some frigates. And you know what? They might actually get some damage done. T2 HQ is on the way. Bomber has 12 kills. Oh, that's a lot more kills now. 19 kills. This bomber is incredible. I approve. Oh, he didn't get the last drop here though, sadly, but that was a little bit more damage. This does not look like it's going to be a crush though. Well, is it? Depends on how much help Geeb provides. We need frigates. A destroyer is probably not the right option right now, considering Aurora are the main targets, and yeah, Rich Guru is holding on easily. Debt collector is the term you're looking for. I see. Well, I'm not sure if that is what he's looking for. Okay. Geeb continues with his ecoing. He's taking the mid base now. And they will defend. I don't know. I don't know. The company does not have enough money to pay the bill. I'm just confused about what perspective the the sentence is written in or from. I don't know. It's slightly confusing. But yes, you're probably right. Destroyer is out. And we also have a destroyer from the beach player. Now, let's look at air. Let's see what Tesla has available to him. 45. ASF, that's more. Oh, it's way more than Geeb has. Geeb really, well, he's been busy a little bit in middle. 8, 9 T3 Maxes now. Not bad. 9.5 versus only 4 and 2/3. What is going to happen in this game? I'm concerned. Concerned about the potential length of it. Oh my god, that's a comm drop. What? The bid player has just comm dropped the Rock Island with T2. No, sorry, not T2. With double gun and shield. T2 would make more sense, but no, he has double gun and shield, and he's under fire from multiple destroyers already. However, his epic army of Auroras have arrived to lay down some covering fire on the enemy destroyers. Now they are just complete fodder to the frigates, but at least they're trying. At least they're making an attempt, and also we have some blazes mixed in there. So while the destroyers are firing at the ACU, they are getting killed. And there's also a destroyer from the beach player to help out. He is now overcharging a T1 naval factory as he evacuates the island. Leave. Flies away, leaves 2 juicy mexes there alive, but still his job is done. Surely. Destroyer is actually taking a lot of damage from submarines here. This is the bane of Seraphim submarines. Usually T2 submarines, but if you have this many T1 in the one place, then they can actually do quite nicely versus the destroyers. He's unfortunately targeting the high HP one now. Yeah, that's going to be a dead destro. But there's so many blazes. And, well, mainly Aurora. And yeah, Geeb cannot assist. Oh, Geeb hops into the water now to make his own naval production to defend the rock base. Whoa, my god. Look at all of this, right? 5 destroyers here. A lot of frigates, 6 destroyers, sorry. Tons of frigates here. Look, all the T2 land production is right here. Why not just, you know, kill it? How many destroyers are here? 1, 2, 3. There's 4, and a lot of crappy subs. So yeah, he has the better naval force for sure. Needs to be using it. T3 Navy's on the way. 87%. No thoughts about T3 Navy. He also has T3 sonar, which is turned off because it's too expensive, I guess, for energy wise. He should turn it back on right now because he has 8 T3 Pigeon on the top side. The Blazes and Aurora continue to press forward. Flak melt incoming gunships before you can even really fire a shot. And Cruiser is going to make sure that this HQ dies for real. 5 destroyers survive, and that's actually quite a good move here. There's no sense in actually defending to the death right here. The problem I see though is that he might have come here too soon, because like if we look at the enemy, they don't know about this production. Now if he goes in this direction and they start chasing, he's gonna drag them to the production. He is actually dragging every single unit now to Gieb's new production, which is very sad. Also, these 2 mexes that were left are now dead. He is gonna hop on a transport again and leave. I think what Carrion is, I mean, I haven't heard Concourse Manager, but it just seems like you're like a liquidator is what I think you're called in English. I think it's a liquidator. At least that seems like it. Yeah, so Gieb has, well, there's still 5 destroyers, so he can get out a few gunships, not gunships, frigates. Getting a little bit of help here from these engineers as well. And maybe he can hold on. It looks like he might be able to. Depends. These destroyers need to be microed properly. Need to be kept safe. But yeah, the torpedo defense I don't really get because, well, okay, well, there are actually a couple of destroyers here. I take it back. The T2 torps make a lot of sense versus Seraphim destroyers. Obviously, they can't do anything versus Blazes or Auroras. And whoa, he's just pushing, and this is the absolute worst time. Well, is it the worst time? It might be. It might be the worst time because the battlecruiser is going to melt all the destroyers, that's for sure. But there's so many frigates here that they might actually, well, they're not going to kill everything, that's for sure. He's not crushing here. And if he's not crushing, he's donating mass, I guess. Because on the other side, the mid player, what's up with the beast? The beast mid players today. Now it's just blaze spam. There's not even shields. There's the odd flak. It's blazes and a lot of Aurora, honestly, heading towards this position. But I don't think they're going to get much done. There's too many destroyers. What the beach player needs to do is get T3 Navy right now. He needs to stop. He can't afford to keep making destroyers out of this HQ. It has to be a T3 HQ ASAP. And yeah, look at that. He managed to kill a lot of engineers. He killed most of the T2 Navy. He killed all the frigates, but he did not kill the battlecruiser. He did not kill his shield. Did not kill the HQ. And instead there's now small 20,000 mass. Insolvency manager, yeah, insolvency liquidator sounds right then. You don't have cash, so we have to sell your stuff to get the cash. We have to liquidate. This is probably what it is. And that's very smart, yes. I'm sure there's plenty of work in that area these days. Sadly for a lot of people. Yeah, insolvency manager makes it obvious, actually. I mean, German and English are very similar. Here comes an air fight. Is Gieb winning? Looks like he's winning. Oh, that's a bad miss micro. Geeb is so surprised by where he moved there that he didn't even react correctly. Or maybe he's on a stop order right now. Yeah, he's not even microing anymore. Just allowing. Okay, now he's microing. As he tries to run away. That was such a brutal air loss. Those destroyers got liquidated indeed. That's so many destroyers. This is not the right idea. But he has so many that it might work anyway. Streamer, how do you just miss the ACU snipe attempt right in front of you? I got distracted. That's how. Yeah, Geeb almost died there. You know, just by the way. What's he making now? Nano? He must be making nano, yeah. 30 torps almost killed him right before the air fight. I did see the torps, but somehow it didn't connect it to the ACU under the water in my mind. It's distracted by, you know, liquidation. And other incredible, interesting things. That's a Continental with an ACU on board? Excuse me? I mean, it's not an SCU anyway at 26 minutes, is it? I don't think so. Why does he have a Continental? Okay, well, he can't afford the shield, so he just has a very beefy transport. And he literally just dropped in the water there. He has T3. He has the range gun. No, he has speed gun. Sorry, he doesn't have range gun. Can't have tech and range gun. That would be a bit OP. Lots of Sam says Tesla, probably pointing that out to his comm dropping buddy. Let's see Gibbs. Yeah, that's not really that much coverage. Oh, what's that? He has an ass washer already. Okay. Well, already 27 minutes. Well. Okay, I didn't even see it get constructed. Tesla, meanwhile, instead of an Awasa, is building Rascoms. Let's see how that goes for him. True, Yudi. You're always right. There goes the destroyers. Is that really the best use of Iwasa? I mean, it gets free damage. Took literally no shots from any of the cruiser or anything. And Ice Crow is quite surprised by what he's hearing, what he's seeing. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do a T2 Naval Crush versus an Iwasa. Oh, and here comes the Torps. And after that, here comes a ton of Voltus. Geeb is just playing around here. Come on, let's go. Let's get moving. Maybe kill this production just because it's been so annoying throughout the entire game. Looks like the beach player is not doing so great. But he's doing okay. Looks like he has enough production to survive for a while at least. There goes that production. Nice. And he is going to get the Awasa, but he's going to lose every single ASF in the process. And there it goes. Second Awasa. Over halfway done. Yeah, I mean, killing like 6 destroyers here is probably not the best. The best use of a 40k Air unit. I think it's like 40k, isn't it? Sorry, 50k more like. Okay, nuke ready, says Ice Crow. Where's he gonna launch it? And does Geeb have... Yeah, he's well loaded on his anti-nuke, so... Could... Probably bombing the south will be best. I don't know. It's hard to say. Because bombing south, is that... Then you're investing in your 1200, so that's probably a bad idea. Maybe just a nuke Geeb. Oh, this is ugly. This is quite ugly. Slight desync of these messages. I'm sure he will have death come before I know. Ice Crow is basically just praying that the anti is not loaded. And these gunships killed quite a bit of stuff. Somehow they left that T3 mechs alive for no reason. This nuke will be shot down right about now. Just as the second Asswasher exits the airbase and hopes to achieve a little bit more than what the previous one did. Interesting. Geeb Master's... Well, this is ridiculous. Why is he doing an artillery drop as well? Like... What the fuck? That's just disgusting, to be fair. I have no respect for that. Okay, a little bit of respect for that, honestly. That's retarded. Okay, here comes the Asswasher. It's kind of pitching itself quite weirdly there, but it's on the right path now. But where is this going? He's going to the right. But why? Nice use of submarines here by the red player. That's a good move. And there's no counters. Like, where are the Coopers? Did nobody teach this guy about Coopers? They're good against submarines. Now, what's not good against submarines? Well, no, actually, Asswasher is actually good against submarines. You can easily ground fire them. I take it all back. There goes the island. In one bomb. Oh, it's doing a bit of a nosedive again. Tryhard 7 killed by Control K? Excuse me? Just disconnected, I think. Perhaps it was on account of this. Massa builds another experimental unit. I wonder what experimental unit would Geeb Massa build? Does anyone have an idea? It might be... Yeah, there you go. It's another 50k air experimental. Will this one survive? Keeps trying to save it. I don't think he's going to save it, but he will win air completely, and he will have a backup. And yeah, there goes all the ASF again. How are you gonna snipe the next one? You're probably not going to, although yeah, it seems unlikely. Tesla continues his wow. Okay, he's just gonna make eco. That's all he's gonna do. He's gonna make RAS SUs, and then with those RAS SUs, he's gonna make mass fab farms. So just, you know, Double down, triple, quadruple down. Why not? Meanwhile, your opponent is literally bombing everyone with now his third Iwasa. Don't stop, Geeb. Don't ever stop. There we go. Fourth one. Come on. Start killing more stuff. Hey, they're Blazes. They're not Wagners. Come on. You can't bomb Wagners with an Iwasa. Now, that was a great hover bomb there on a single mobile shield and a T1 anti-air turret. Impressive stuff, honestly. You sound a little bit passive-aggressive. I'm just a sarcastic bastard. I've never even heard Yudi's voice. I don't know if he. I don't think he goes on voice comms. Tesla's the real winner. That's a stretch, small stretch. He's really not going for the big targets there. Still 3.3k on the Iwasa. Where's this nuke going? Just bombing flak. another great choice of target. Okay, I guess mid will die to the nuke. No, there's actually an SMD loaded here. Damn, that's sad. What was that from Yudi? Or from Foley? Okay, there we go. Killing some build power. Well, I don't know what anyone's talking about anymore. So, whatever. It's just a lot of peripheral targets. I see, Foley. So, it's not just me. That's a sarcastic bastard, I see. Now I get it. That is another Iwasa. Did I bomb my own ASF? I don't think you can. Can you bomb your own ASF? Actually, you probably can. But, yeah, I mean, it's a good thing that every time an Iwasa dies, that he's just so flush with mass that he just has another one finished or almost finished flying towards where the last one died, and every time he just wins air. I was not confident he wasn't going to lose it. Why would you even say that? Yeah, so is this the fourth one or the fifth one? I've lost count actually on how many Iwasas he's made. I mean, thankfully the Zuis are crushing. That's good. I mean, you know, the cheapest unit or the most expensive unit, which do you want? Probably the Zui here. How many ass watchers can you build for a T4 nuke launcher? How much is T4 nuke? It's around 200k. So Yeah, I think Foley sounds about right. About 4. Is there 48k each? $187,000. Yeah, so you can build 4. Totally wrong. 200k was wrong and it's 187k. Is that what you're saying, Yudi? Get out of here. You're such a pedant. Jesus. No one cares how right you are, Yudi. No one cares. More flak bombing. Why is he so intent on bombing flak? Battleships are doing good though. This is quite the special way, Foley. I agree. Quite the special way of the Iwasa. Oh, he gave up on them. I was like, he really should have just, you know, committed. If you're gonna make 4 or 5, then don't stop. Just continue making more and more until it works. I mean, I thought that was the plan, but now he's just switched to the lame YOLO. Whoa, a good bomb. Oh no, wait, he didn't kill the second max. So actually not that great. But you know, decent. He could have built, yeah, he could have built one. He probably couldn't have kept building air though. Who was that? Billy? It was Billy? No, it was Snagglefox with the Billy. On his back, he's launching nuclear missiles from his backpack. Now that's a scary future. I was looking at the veterancy on the Exodus and thinking that the Aswad should actually kill something valuable, but no, it has done similar damage to that destroyer that we were hovering over. Yeah, the destroyers are beasts, dude. There's 2 of them with 14k damage. Now, what's is mainly killing engineers. There are so many nuke subs. Unfortunately, it looks like none of them are loading. Yeah, literally none of them are loading, but he has 6. So he's just, you know, I don't know, not turning them on for some reason. But yeah, you know, he's got 6. Scat is for great. No. Maver. Better Scatus. Don't. Now I'm remembering my horrible Maver versus Scatus game. And just gonna crawl into a hole here. See you next year, guys. Satellite. Nice. Snagglefox is a Chad. He's got the Billy nuke. He needs to launch it though. Oh my god, could you imagine he nukes this? Oh. Unfortunately, you can't see these because they're OP Cybern stealthed torp. Well, submarines, I mean. The monstrous destroyers are arrived, but they are now suiciding into T1 torp defense. The Awasa is now left alone. Please snipe it. All of the air is down here protecting some strap armors instead. And it survives. So every other Awasa gets sniped after doing very little damage, and then this guy just flies into the middle of the enemy base, comes back, takes no damage, doesn't even really do that much damage either. Yeah, YOLO can be a little bit underwhelming. That's a lot of well, that's a dead satellite. That's so sad that he just did that. Why would he do that? There goes all of the strats, right? Did all the strats die? Yep, they did. Rude indeed. I agree. That was extremely rude, and Geeb should apologize in person with flowers. So the Awasa just, you know, I think it really farmed a lot of the mass killed there. That should have. That really was. It was more about the strats there. But he does have 100k mass killed there, so he did about 70k with that bomb. So he probably killed SMD. Obviously the satellite got strap bombed mainly, but also got hit by the Iwasa, I think. But yeah, okay, the South Rock player is spamming restorers. Cool. Ah, damn, John. That sucks. Guess you just have to stay inside and play Supreme Commander. Ouch. Are those the... Yeah, this... It's the nuke subs. They're still not loading any missiles. Except their regular TMLs, which are actually doing serious damage. Iwasa... Wait, oh, wait, hang on. Did the restorers just get melted? Those look like dead restorers to me. I think I see quite a few dead restorers. The Maver is complete. Tendonitis and elbow. Oh my god. Stop it, John. I'm gonna cry now. The Maver is finished. The YOLO is not finished. Important question. How many anti-dukes does the grey player have? He has 5. Is that enough? Nope. It's not. I can tell you for a fact it's not. Also, YOLO buffed in the previous patch. It can fire faster now. Just get a lot of assistance on it. And there goes another Iwasa. One day. And here come the shells from the Maver. Oh, what's that over there? I've spotted something. What? He just nuked the Navy. What? Is that what he really nuked there? That seems ridiculous. Yeah, it used to be like 7 or 8, but you know, you have to like assist heavily and, you know. That was his second Navy nuke. I'm confused. Where are these SCUs going? Geeb now launches his YOLO, begins launching. He's losing parts of his grid, small parts so far. SMD is under threat, but has not gone down. He does not have enough shields. Every shield now on the air grid is down, but he still has... Well, I mean, this shielding, actually, these are mainly T2 shields here. So the shielding is pretty weak, honestly. Oh, you're absolutely correct, Farms. However, this might help his targeting because he probably should be killing the air grid first anyway. Honestly, like how you gonna build shields and stuff? The fire rate, I think, is around it's like 35-40 seconds. You can launch it YOLO, I think. Icecross says, wow. Snaggle says, Yolano, GG's. I guess they finally scouted it. Snaggle seems to have a small amount of mass. He's just overflowing loads of reclaim. Nice T2BDs there. Good scouting from Tesla. He has about... Guess how much mass does he have in air scouts right now? Air spy planes. Maybe 7,000? Okay, no, I'm completely wrong. He had 15,000 mass in spy planes. That's cool. Why not? Is this okay, it's a Spider and a Mega. I was like, oh, is he making satellites now as well? No, he's not. He's making Monkey and Mega. That is a lot of RASSs. This is some truly degenerate gameplay. 35, not bad. What do satellites do? They fly across the map and kill with impunity. Slowly, but with impunity. Unless the base dies. YOLO fights on. It's looking very unshielded. Oof. Oh no. And the SMDs right next to it actually took a hit there, but survived. Is that Billy? Is that a Billy nuke launching that? Is that what's happening? This is amazing. Is it possible to outshield a Maverick? It is, yes. It's difficult though. It's, you know, it does a lot of damage and fires quickly. Because he doesn't have full adjacency, but he has 3 T3 pigeons around it. You need a lot of T3 shields. T2 is not going to cut it. You see, a T2 shield will drop immediately. See there. One hit, and the shield drops. You just need to basically, here's how you do it. You get your T3 engineers, and you drag T3 shields like this all around it. Just back and forth. And then you just, you know, hope. And then you also assist. Or, you know, you can have one T3 shield assisted by tons of build power. You can also do that. It's possible. But expensive. Maver already with, what, 65k? Pretty much immediately got 65k damage. But now it has to break through and kill the YOLO. Would hives do the trick? Yes. Plenty of hives. Or just a lot of SCUs. There goes every shield now, which... Okay, this one's gonna pop on. Okay, yeah, multiple shields popped on there at the same time. He's holding on. Because he's constantly building new shields. So he is losing some, but he's building new ones. And the new ones he's building are T3, so the shielding is growing at this point. 2 nukes from submarines. Oh, Monkey Lord's being spammed at the front. Look at all these hives. Soothsayer. Who is this guy? Is this Blackheart over here or something? Forward Soothsayer. Incredible. The Maver is surrounded by... Not totally. It has 3 out of 4 T3 pigeons around it. And, yes. Well, I wish he... I guess, well, there's 3 TMD here. That's enough to stop a Billy nuke. He's trying to Billy it. He hit it. Nice. He landed the shot. It does about, I think it's 12,500 damage. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nukes launched from the submarines. Coupled with the YOLO, can they finally break through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god. Wait, you made 3 Mavers and weren't able to get through? That is truly insane. Oh, 2 megas from Tesla, and there goes a spider. Took out a RASSU, but not before. Well, went down shortly after. Another spider bot over here. No, he's gonna find the Billy. Fly away. No, no, don't die, please. You have to fire another Billy before you die. Overcharge. Get some. No, no. Oh my god, that's so sad. The soothsayer died. What? No, it didn't. How dare you put me through that? How dare you? Okay, well, oh, grey soothsayer. Okay, sorry. Oh, there you... like, he rebuilt it. Nice. It's not really the most central location, though. Off to the side. Jesters. 4 jesters stand in the way of a spider bot. Oh, wait, a megalith has arrived. Oh, wait, 2 megaliths have arrived. Okay, cool. I guess the jesters were just holding down the fort until the megas arrived. There really is not much sadder than having your spider bot get caught by megaliths. So there's nothing you can do. Dominance was asserted, indeed. Oh, what's he killing? There is TMD here. Or SMD, sorry. Yeah, so you can see the shields have grown and they're all T3 now. At least the new ones he's built are all T3. So that's what? Yeah, it's like 40k and T3 shields. A few T2 as well contributing. And he's going to continue building them. So the YOLO is kind of safe. Oh my god, that's a lot of strats with no cover whatsoever. And they're attacking a single SMD. That's not a good... It's really not the best target. Somehow the strats are not being killed though. They're just, you know, flying around. The ASF are flying around. Everyone's happy. Yeah, he killed one SMD that was not loaded. Now, dropping some strat bombers here, perhaps directly on the RASSUs, directly on multiple SMDs at once would be much better. That's half a Scatus. What's the mod you use for the mass value? This is, you mean this thing here? Is, oh, more strats. Not exactly coordinated, but they actually get through. And killed multiple SMDs there. He even damaged the Scatus. Jesus. Okay, that's very, very bad for Tesla. Stock's going down. Yes, this is selection cost UI, I believe, is what it's called. 4 strats better than 4 Awasas. True. Undeniably true. Because when the Awasa flies towards you, you can't really miss it. So you're gonna send your SF, I presume. Is this not gonna get shot down? Please. Really? Really? No way. No way. It got through. Oh my god. How close were these? Look at all these like 80% missiles in these SMDs. Look, all of them almost finished. And everything is dead. Maver's dead. Entire airbase is dead. All of the SMD died. Except this one down here. All the rest of them are dead. And the YOLO wins. Really? Goranich with 4 strat bombers won the game by killing 3 SMDs there. Just flying directly through hordes of SAMs. This is not his best move though. This is a slightly less good move that he's made. But he has won the game nonetheless. And while to the naked eye it may look like a Gibasa carry, I declare that a Goranich carry. Unfortunately, he did engage in indulgent, degenerate RASSU gameplay as well, but nobody's perfect. How long does the nuke submarines need for the nukes? I think it's the same. It's 5 minutes, same as a nuke. Let's see how far along they were. They were very, very close to being loaded. Can nuke subs be assisted? They can. Yes, they can, but it makes it very obvious where the nuke subs are, which is why you don't see it very often, because then they're an easy target. Wow, that's a lot more nuke subs up top as well. Quite a few. None of them loaded. Well, GG's friends. Just random rally point for SSUs into the middle of the ocean there. Nice, that's where they're safe, I guess. Oh, there's Geeb next to them. With advanced nano. Safety first. So, nice game. Small 360,000 mass killed. Still no veterancy. What is this? Alright, we'll go one more. Because we've been so long without a stream. Let's try another one. How long is it? Next question. It's not that long, right? It's hard FFA. You put sausages in the toaster oven. Alright. See you, Carrion. Tim wants more. Double more. Alright. Alright, let's watch it. Thank you for sending me the ID. Let's close this abomination and open the next abomination. All right. So, is this a team game? Is this an this is an actual FFA, isn't it? It is an actual FFA. Now, we were playing team game 4v4 hard FFA, which was quite fun. We played it for an evening. Played quite a few games. With Bloodier, Tangada, Nexus. I think Thomas played. Maybe Yudi. But yeah, that was Esperanto. And it was quite fun. But this is full on FFA, so guess what? Diplomacy rules in FFA. I should know, I finished 4th in the only FFA tournament I've ever seen. 4th. Very sad. By the end, it got to be more about the subcom skill than the diplomacy, I think. Okay, so Tex has got a couple mexes. I like that. And he's got a naval factory. Now he's walking away. Everyone's been very nice to each other and are heading to... Everyone's getting their own... Everyone's getting their own base. Here's Alex next to Nexus. Tex up here. So we got all the Americans on this side. We got the Chiefs on the top alongside Thomas Hyatt. Oh, separated from his fellow burgers. Swaka. Okay, oh wait, it's all burgers here. This guy, I don't know who this is. Trollolo. Don't know who that guy is. He's got 2003 in his screen name, which makes me worried that that was his birth year. Makes me feel very old. Funk off. Yeah, this is full burger mania down here. Burger King. Who will be the Burger King? So we'll speed it up a little bit. Some small reclaiming or capturing going on over here. Yeah, there's some reclaiming. There's some capturing. Trying to steal some of the mid-mexes. Oh, he nearly had caught that. Had captured this mex. Changes to reclaim Thomas's engineer. Fails. Doesn't get a mex. Doesn't get the engineer. Sadness. And Tex is rushing a Hydro followed by a PD. Not really sure that's the correct move. Alex, oh, he's making a second Hydro. Nexus, similar story, just finished. He's making a T2 Mex. Correct FFA gameplay. T2 Mex. Yes, there we go. Trollolo knows. And he's also making Zuis. Nice to have Seraphim here. Meanwhile, the other people are actually fighting, making units. Sorry guys, but this is incorrect gameplay. Rule number 1 of FFA, don't fight. Rule number 2, don't get ganged up on. And that's pretty much, these are the main rules. If you follow those rules, you're actually gonna probably do pretty well. Looks like Funkov is making units. This is bad for Trollolo, as he is doing the correct thing and making T2 Mexes. No, you can get ganged up on and be totally peaceful. For example, right now, look at Trollolo. Correct gameplay of making mexes. Incorrect gameplay is going to crush him though. Look, he's getting ganged up on. Swakkel has some units. Funkov has... He's making T2. Okay. Alright. Okay, yeah. AC upgrades, definitely a good idea. Nexus is being allowed to just eco for free. This is also incorrect gameplay. Gang up on the strongest player and crush him immediately, so you don't have to worry about him later on. That's rule number 3. Farm such as rule number 3 is actually rule 0. T2 for Funkoff. He is going to walk into a base and make it disappear, or turn it into his base with less steps. Look at this sharing. Beautiful, really. Alex and Nexus. But Nexus will get the storage space, though. You see, look, that's not really sharing, is it? Nexus to Tex says truce. This is, yeah. Nexus knows what this game is about. Oh, this T2 ACU is going to destroy everything. You probably shouldn't even... I mean, does he even need to make point defense? He could probably just reclaim everything. Might be just as quick. His PDs are dying to Zuis, so you should probably get rid of the... Shoot the energy storage, reclaim the other Hydro, and the guy's dead, basically. He is going to suicide himself into Funkov's base, which is where you see the problem with attacking. Because people will get retribution. And you will be weaker because of it. Achieved. Making T2 and his commander. Thomas is just suiciding. He does not want to play anymore. His base has been wiped from the other side. Thomas was abused. Swakkel may be about to get double base, but Achieved has T2 on his commander. So how are you going to stop a T2 comm? He has few T3 mexes as well. Well, this is unkind. Tex is actually... Ooh, Tex has managed to take all the mid mexes, which is quite nice. And so his base does not look very nice here, right? Let's be honest. However, with all these extra mexes in the middle, it's pretty good actually. And Trololo still lives and has managed to ravage this entire base with just a T1 commander. Before he dies, he's killed Hydro, every mex, he's killed a lot of P-gens. And there he goes. And Funkov loses everything else that was left in his base with regards to engineers and tanks and artillery. And Alex is building the Great Pink Wall of Burger Town. Okay, Swackle needs to be thinking about T2 ACU. T2 ACU definitely seems good. Nexus is simply allowed to do whatever he wants. He's making air. That's a good idea. For sure, everyone's going to be on T1 tech, except for perhaps their ACUs. Alex is making a TMD. Multiple TMD, in fact. Alright. Achieved first drops. A couple of T2 PDs in his base to protect himself from random garbage coming from the left. And now he's going to walk into Swackle. Swackle has a decent little army here, but it is little, and he's not going to do much versus PD creep, honestly, unless he starts making MMLs. And thankfully he does have a T2 land HQ. He has a shield. He needs to leave the front line. He's in range of 3 PDs right now. And Zui's, what's up Realmless? Is Achieve the only one left not in truce? Well, I don't think Swackle has been talking to anyone really. Oh wait, Swackle's funk off truce, okay. Alex to funk off. Alex to Nexus is in some kind of alliance, which is really... Well, it's just a smart way to play, except the fact that when it comes down to it, how is Alex going to beat Nexus? That's the next question. Also, Funkoff now has multiple bases. And he's the only one that really safely has 2 bases. Now the problem is his eco is terrible. Doesn't have much energy. Probably needs to make a T2 B-gen pretty soon. And actually Tex is the one being aggressive with Navy. His eco, however, is also trash. Tex is friend with Nexus. Yeah, he is. More or less, yeah. The PD is actually in range of the mechs of Nexus. Oh, Texas is very upset. He is making RAS? Question mark? RAS? What? How are you halfway through RAS in this game? No, that's not RAS. I mean, it is RAS, but no way is it RAS. Is that the right arm? No, wait. Let's see. Fuck me, it is RAS. Unless it's black. Yeah, it is. Alright. Well, that's one way to do it. I was like, I'm sure that that's the drain of RAS. But is it though? Is he really making RAS? Is he making Splash Gun? Is he making ACU TML? Nope, it's RAS. So that puts a different complexion on things. Look at this eco balance though. Jesus. So what's the plan once you get RAS though? T2 Navy? Sup Gear Blade? Oh, we have... Whoa, we went up to 170 viewers. Holy shit. That was crazy. We have quite a lot now as well. Hello, everyone. Okay, so Swakkel's been pushed out of his base, as we could easily predict, thanks to TTPD creep. And Achieved is working on getting the second base secured. He is going to have... Well, it looks like he's going to be constantly battling Swakkel at this point. This will be a point for them to call a truce. Right? I think this is a good moment to do it for both of them. I mean, certainly for Achieved, but even for Swakkel. I mean, he has a reasonably healthy base, but he can't... I mean, if he continues and just slugs it out with Achieved, there's no way he wins the game. That's the problem. Nexus, we can see, has finally creeped ahead in mass. He has 2 T3 mexes, as making a third one. He has a single base. He has more mass than anyone else. Alex is making his second T3 mech, so he's a bit behind. Funkov is working on doing a bit of eco in his double base, and he is also trying to make a T3 mechs. Does he still... He still doesn't have a T2P gen. That's a huge error. Like, why do you not have a T2P gen at this point? He's trying to make a shield. He's trying to make a T3 mechs. T2P gen first, please. Yes, this is FFA, UD. By FFA, I mean it's Alex and Nexus ecoing over here. Tex is in the water with Ras for some reason, and he's being left alone. And Thomas got bullied. Trollolo got bullied by 2 people. And there's just some random skirmish happening over here on this side between Achieved and Swakkel. Swakkel's making the gun. I don't really see the value in making the gun versus these PDs and shields. Doesn't really seem like it's going to work out for him. I would like some flak, actually. Flak would... I would be scared. Nexus actually reclaimed his air factory, by the way. He has literally nothing. Like, people could just bomb him. This isn't sentence. True, Pauli. I'm sorry. I forgot to change the title of the video. And I'm not really bothered changing it now, in case I miss something epic in this beautiful game. Here's a small primer on MMLs. Try and get them to fire at the same time. And that way, the TMD will not be able to hit all of the missiles in sequence and will instead be overwhelmed and killed. To do this, hold fire until this orange bar reaches the top. Then take them off hold fire, and they will all fire at once at the same target, and they will have a much better chance of killing it, especially if it's... Well, if it's defended by Team D. Tex, I think he was going to make ARAS there earlier on, but perhaps changed his mind. He's making T2, and now he's making a T3. Yeah, that looks like a left arm upgrade. Making T2 mexes in the middle. You got ARAS? Oh, you did actually. Yeah, sorry. Balance minus 1%. True. Yeah, it's where is that on this scale? Less than 90%. Poor balance. Okay, yeah. That's exactly right. There's definitely poor balance in this FFA. Yeah, Yudi, you ever played FFA? This is... Yeah, truces, obviously. Why would you not play with truces? It's simply... It's like... I don't know. It's like, wow, you made air in the back spot of Seton's? Jeez, dude. Yeah, you truce with all 7 players, exactly. Now you're getting it. Swakkel is just... He just wants to kill. He doesn't care that it's FFA and that players on the other side of the map will have T3 mexes. He just wants to kill. So he decides, well, it's going to be tough to kill a chief, so why don't I just turn left? Just take a left turn and kill Funkov instead. He doesn't discriminate. He is willing to kill a fellow burger if that's the option he's left with. Riptides, my friends. Riptides. Flapjacks. Mongoose. And a gun comp. And that's a dead T3 mex. It's a dead upgrading T3 mex. Oh, that is sad. If you're Funkov. If you're Swackle, it is sweet nectar. And Funkov retreats to the water, abandons his base completely. I mean, why not, like, at least retreat to this base? Try and defend, perhaps, or what are you doing? Okay, that's a GC from Nexus, and he has stealth, he has T3 P-Gen, T3 on the commander, of course. 4 T3 mexes, there's a 5th one, but he can't build storages, quite sadly. And yes, Funkov is demolished. Where's Green's power? Well, Green has gone for the absolute Chad move of making a RAS in the water. He was halfway to RAS at 10 minutes in this game. And he now also has T3 and Nano. Now what he should have done is make ACU TML. Am I wrong? No, I'm completely right. He should have made ACU TML. No, he had a lot. These are all P-Gens, T1 P-Gens here as well. He reclaimed them. Funkov walks into Nexus base for some reason, but he's not shooting. Nexus to Funkov, I want peace. Funkov says, same. You can build a base here. Wow, Nexus is such a nice guy. Such a nice guy. Why doesn't Funkov just, like, start fucking with Nexus? You know, like, why not? Like, Alex has had all the same time as Nexus had, but he's halfway to T3 Air. Meanwhile, Nexus is about to finish at GC. So, this is why trucing with the best player here is not really always the most optimal strategy. Unless you have a particular way in which you're going to kill them at the right moment. They're just going to win. Right, well, Swackle stopped here. He doesn't want to get any closer. Tex is making T3 mexes underwater. This is a free-for-all. You might be confused, but it is. And Funkov is rebuilding from the Stone Age with T1 P-Gens right now, as we speak, instead of doing something fun, enjoyable, like fucking with another team, another player. No, instead he simply will make T1 P-Gens. Where is the spite? Huh? I came here for spiteful gameplay. Spiteful gameplay is what I need. And what the stream needs. Don't ask me, Yudi. Why don't you just ask Tex? He's in the chat, I think. Oh my god, there goes T3 P-Gen. Yeah, they were truced. Everyone was truced. That's a lot of damage. That's a huge amount of damage. Oh, he lost this one as well. Nexus has lost 1, 2, 3 T3 mexes. That was T3. There's just no reclaim left. And yeah, he also lost T3 P-Gen, 2 T2 P-Gens, and oh, maybe a TML as well. No, he didn't lose TML. But the GC just finished. So let's go. Let's get moving. He does still have this T2 Peach, and he also has storages here around the Hydro, like a 200 rated noob, but he's Nexus, so he's pretty good. Tex insists on reminding us that he did not realize the depth of the water, and the depth is about halfway towards the crotch of the GC. And unfortunately, its cannon, its beam, is right at the top of a gigantic structure, so he's just gonna walk through the water, killing everything immediately. And he can probably walk over T3 mexes underwater as well. Tex is gonna lose whatever this is. He calls it a base, but it's 4 T1 mexes, 2 Hydras, 3 T1 factories. That's not a base, really. Not really. GC is heading straight for Jaguar. Nexus realizing that, well, for one, he doesn't have a truce with Jaguar. And two, Alex is under a slight amount of pressure and is probably not as scary a player as Achieved either. Achieved does have a lot of PDs. But are they enough? I don't think they are. Oh, this shield might go up. That'd be nice. That might tank a lot more damage. He is actually leaving. Is that a Novax? That is a Novax, yes. On a 5x5 map. Alex thinks he should build a Novax. I mean, it's an interesting strategy. Interesting unit composition. If you can call a single unit a composition. Okay, GC gets turned away by the formidable T2BDs of Achieved. And instead goes and attacks Tex. At least move your navy away. Come on. Wow, he's making T2 torp launchers to defeat this fucking GC. The fuck off is now reclaiming his stuff. I don't know what's going on. There goes the... Wow, Alex just died to Swackle's T2 and T1 spam. That's it. T1 and T2. Land. Spam. Excuse me? Swackle's in the corner getting T2 and his commander. The GC seems to be walking over things, I guess? Or what? What is it doing? Picking up a Riptide. He's not walking over the juicy T3 mexes. Yeah, Tex has, you know, an impressive eco for somebody completely submerged, but like, how he can't spend any of it. He has 130 mass income, 4k energy income. He can't, you know, build anything. You need build power, and it's all been killed by the laser on this disgusting unit. Poor Swackle's T2 army is out of position and will be unable to assist in the defense of his base. It is busy on the offensive. There's not much of it left, but he's going to try. He has got to try. Next is desperately spamming TMDs to defend against the one remaining cruiser. T2 artillery is pointed into the middle of nowhere, not at the GC that is heading towards them. HQ goes down. Should mean once these pillars finish, those will be the last T2 units produced by Swackle, probably for this entire game, considering how the rest of his base looks. Tech says, "Funk, you can have my base." Well, that is kind. Well, stop shooting it and start reclaiming it. There we go. Oh no, don't reclaim it. Yeah, capture it. There you go. Unfortunately, it's the same tech as his, so he didn't get that. But, you know, still better. And the GC is dodging T1 bombers for some reason. It should really just stand there, melt everything, and stop dancing around. He can probably kill this as well. He's not killing this though. Chicken bot planned for Achieved, and Achieved is now in a nice position. You see, he's not under attack now. He's chilling. You know. He has time now, thanks to all of his epic PDs and shields. It's time to try and make a chicken bot. And, I mean, Nexus is not making another GC. That's for sure. He has no economy. He lost his T3 mexes, except for he rebuilt this one. Yeah, I mean, I think he's had to rebuild all of them. Or the two that he has right now are rebuilt. He had 3 more and they're all dead. GC now arrives at this base as we predicted and is going to kill it. As there's only, what, 3 PDs there? What's up, Christian? And yeah, this GC is heading towards full veterancy. Max HP currently 140k. That's quite a lot of HP for a unit to have. Now it only has 40k at the moment, but he can dream, you know. What is this GC doing? He's just walking into a lot of PD fire at this point. He's lost 20k HP since we last looked at it, and that's a lot of damage. Tex, meanwhile, still in the water, and he's making a chicken bot. He is finishing 4 T3 mexes at once. Remember that thing we were talking about where he had no build power? Well, he fixed that. He used the 20 build power of his T2 mexes to turn them into T3 mexes and turn all of his income into that. And yeah, now he has a superb 165. Let's see. 177. Oh, that's a captured one, actually. Pretty good. Pretty good economy. He now has multiple T1 factories, which is just great for him. Also, an HQ. So I guess he's gonna build destroyers. And Fungov, after taking Texas' epic base, decides to just leave the game. Disrespectful. Disrespectful. My money's unachieved right now. For sure. My money is unachieved. This GC is still alive, by the way. And it has full veterancy. And that means it's got quite a lot of regen. 71,000 mass killed. Not bad. If Tex didn't attack me, it would be a win, but he cheated. Tex probably wins. I don't think so. I mean, he has... Yes, he has ARAS. I mean... Yeah... Well, we're about to find out, really, because this is going to get interesting. This Itholta is heading towards Nexus. Nexus will die to it. Next question is, will this chicken finish while this chicken is killing Nexus? And if it does, can that chicken get through this base? God damn, the chicken has some serious range, doesn't it? There goes Nexus immediately. Well then, says Tex. Yeah, Nexus died a lot faster than I thought. Whoops. Yeah, I forgot the chicken has such extreme range. And there's no way he finishes the chicken now. There's just no way, because he's going to lose all of his build power. Where's the GC, by the way? Oh, it died with Nexus, obviously. Oh, it died right next to Swackle, who can now... He just has, you know, all the mass he needs for the rest of the game. It's 1/5 of his total mass. Just landed next to him. And he was actually under fire, by the looks of it. As it died. Is that really what happened? What's up, Pablo? Okay, Tex has lost everything. UD wrong again. Poor Tex. Yes, wrong again, Yudi. When were you wrong? I don't know, just there now. Several times in the past. There's a list, but I don't have it with me. I think Swackle is dying. Ooh, there he goes. Chicken bot. Barely even necessary. And Tex is ready to accept his fate. Look at that almost finished chicken though. That is sad. Oof. Two, not even two full volleys. That's a lot of PDs. And the Burger King is a Chief Jaguar. Who saw this coming? He's just an honorary burger. He's not a real burger, but he is the king. Nexus dead, Tex dead, Olex dead, Swackle dead, Funkoff dead, Thomas dead eons ago, and Trollolo also dead. Making achieved the duchy, the Burger King. Congrats to him. Hopefully someone makes him an avatar. And, you know, is Trollolo a burger? I have no idea. But the rest of them are. He probably is. Damn. Well, you're just gonna have to live with it, Piku. Right. That is the stream. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Carry On, for the super chat and the tip. Big viewership. We got what, 150 right now? That's crazy. And we got up to 170 something. Thank you. And hit like on your way out as well if you would like to. Wait. And yeah, sorry Fluff, but you can watch it back. Good night, everyone. Indeed, Yudi. And yeah, see you all soon. Good night.